is getting real. The anticipation for Apple's next wave of laptops is building, and at the center of it all is the MacBook Pro M5. With each passing week, fresh leaks and internal whispers continue to fuel speculation about what's next for Apple's most powerful portable machine. Here at Technology Review, we've analyzed every credible source, deciphered chip performance trends, and studied Apple's historical release patterns to bring you the clearest picture of what to expect. The MacBook Pro M5 is no longer a concept. It's a reality on the horizon, and everything points to a laptop that could once again reset the standard for professional computing. Let's start with what most users want to know first: performance. The Apple Silicon transition has already proven to be a massive success, but the M5 chip is being positioned as something entirely different. If the data from chip manufacturers and industry insiders holds true, the M5 will be Apple's first chip based on a refined version of TSMC's next-generation 3nm process, offering even greater performance per watt than the already efficient M4. Benchmarks haven't surfaced officially yet, but based on internal performance trajectories, CPU gains of 20% and GPU boosts close to 30% seem more than reasonable. But it's not just about raw power anymore. Apple appears to be gearing up for a full-on AI-centric push. The MacBook Pro M5 will almost certainly feature a significantly upgraded neural engine. While the M4 already made major strides in AI-related processing, the M5's neural engine could be up to 40% faster, according to several semiconductor experts who track Apple's development cycle. That has major implications for creators, professionals, and students who rely on real-time voice transcription, intelligent image editing, machine learning apps, or on-device natural language processing. It's not a stretch to suggest that Apple wants the M5-powered MacBook Pro to be your personal AI studio, capable of handling tasks that were once limited to cloud-based services, now running seamlessly offline, on-device, in real time. When it comes to design, the early word is that Apple may stick with its current hardware language, but introduce internal changes that prioritize cooling and battery life. After all, the MacBook Pro already has one of the most iconic looks on the market. The unibody aluminum chassis, the expansive mini LED display, and the improved port array set the benchmark for premium laptops. But the M5 generation could refine the thermal system with a newly adjusted internal fan layout that works in tandem with the more efficient chip architecture. That's good news for power users who edit 8K video, work with massive 3D models, or build Xcode projects all day long. Expect quieter sustained loads and longer peak performance without thermal throttling. Another important area of improvement is the SSD and storage controller. For years, Apple has set a high standard with blisteringly fast storage, but the M5 could take things to the next level. Several patents indicate that Apple is exploring new NAND layouts and controller algorithms that reduce latency and increase transfer speeds. If implemented, this would mean faster boot times, near-instant file access, and smoother app performance, especially for those working with massive project files in Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, or Adobe applications. Now let's turn our attention to something that's often overlooked: the keyboard and trackpad. While we're not expecting a redesign here, Apple may roll out subtle improvements in tactility and responsiveness. There have also been murmurs about the inclusion of a new haptic layer beneath the trackpad that mimics different material textures, adding another layer of realism for artists and designers who use macOS for illustration, 3D sculpting, or animation work. It's the kind of enhancement that doesn't make headlines but radically improves the user experience. In terms of ports, the M5 MacBook Pro is likely to keep the same selection as the M3 line: HDMI, SDXC, MagSafe, and multiple Thunderbolt ports. However, a small but impactful change may be coming with Thunderbolt 5 support. This new generation of Thunderbolt promises even faster data transfer rates, lower latency, and improved support for external GPUs and high-resolution displays. If Apple includes it, expect workflows involving external drives, docks, and monitors to become even more seamless. The camera and speaker systems might also get slight upgrades. Apple has made solid improvements in video call quality over the past few years, but the M5 generation may push the 1080p FaceTime HD camera to new heights with better image processing and improved low-light performance. Meanwhile, audio enhancements are also expected, particularly in microphone array clarity and stereo separation, ensuring the MacBook Pro remains a top-tier device for video calls, podcasts, and live-streamed events. Then there's macOS. It's almost guaranteed that the M5 MacBook Pro will debut with a new version of macOS designed to take full advantage of the chip's power. Expect tighter integration between hardware and software, new AI features embedded directly into the system, and more dynamic use of on-device processing to replace tasks that once needed cloud services. Features like Universal Clipboard, Handoff, and Stage Manager could become more intelligent and context-aware, especially with a faster neural engine behind the scenes. And let's not forget app developers. Many are already preparing to roll out software optimized for the M5 chip, which means everything from productivity tools to creative software should see performance leaps. When it comes to pricing, Apple may hold the line, but nothing is certain. The current economic environment, component pricing, and global inflation could push the M5 MacBook Pro's base price slightly higher. However, Apple typically tries to maintain existing pricing tiers with new products unless there's a major redesign or feature set change. The strategy is clear: offer unmatched power and value. So professionals and creators see the MacBook Pro as an investment in their workflow rather than just another gadget. As for the release timeline, all indicators suggest that Apple is aiming for a Q4 2025 launch, possibly coinciding with their fall hardware event. This would line up with previous MacBook Pro launches and ensure that the M5 models are primed for the holiday season. There is also a chance Apple introduces the M5 chip in other devices, such as an updated Mac Studio or even a new iMac Pro. But the MacBook Pro remains the flagship canvas for demonstrating what the chip can really do. The bottom line? The MacBook Pro M5 is more than just another update. It represents a major evolutionary step in Apple's journey toward building a unified, AI-powered computing future. With top-tier performance, refined design, smarter features, and cutting-edge efficiency, the M5 generation is shaping up to be the ultimate tool for those who want to do more, create more, and go further than ever before. Stay connected to Technology Review as we follow every leak, benchmark, and product hint. We'll bring you the facts, filter out the noise, and help you decide if the MacBook Pro M5 is the right investment for your future. Subscribe now and be the first to know everything about Apple's most anticipated laptop of the year.